forgot to say that the third segment of that video is talking about where my wife had been upstairs. We found this vinyl paint. Our seats are a little worn from being older, and so we did some research, women on the loop, things like that, and they came up with this. And so she has painted the first seat, and it actually looks very good.
Yeah, I wanted to try it out just to make sure it was good, and so now I'm going to do all the other seats.
And just in case y'all hear any background noise as we're talking, let me show you what you're hearing. That right there.
She's snoozing.
She is snoring. She is very happy and very content, which is good. So we have there you go. So that was done. Then I went down Thursday. I believe it was Thursday. Maybe on Friday. My days are getting mixed up. Thursday.
Yes, Thursday, because I was...
No, I'm sorry. It was Friday. It was Friday. Okay. My bad. I went down Friday, finished doing the maintenance with the fuel filters. So I did the primaries and secondaries on the engines, and then the primary on the generator. From what I've seen, it doesn't have a secondary. So basically changed what's called ray cores, and then you have a filter that looks like an oil filter. And you have to prime all that, make sure you don't get it airbound, and then test run them and all that. So I did that. I got a late start Friday. I can't remember exactly why, other than the fact that I'd just been beat up on for all week.
Yes.
And there was another issue that we had going on that I had to shoot about an hour out to our old property and check on some things. And so that took up part of my day. I think that was on Tuesday that I did that. It's just been, one thing after another, and I lose track of days. But anyway, on Friday, I went down there and did the filters. And then I also decided we wanted to upgrade the lighting in the galley. Because there was only two lights. There was one right above the sink, and it was just a little warm light.
Yeah. About
that big. LED. It was LED, but it was just a little old light. And then there's one that was mounted above the cabinets hanging out over with the cook area. It just wasn't enough light.
It wasn't.
So I decided to take the LEDs that I'd put in the engine room and the garage and brighten the area up. So I did a high, bright white that's actually over the counter and the cooktop. And then we did a warm over the sink. And I have a picture of it. It came out real good.
Yeah.
And then also, we had to change how we had done the spices a little bit because they weren't holding. I don't know if it's weight, weak magnets on the cans, what it was. But anyway, I found some metal plates, and they stick to the plates. So I used double-sided Gorilla Tape and mounted those above the fridge. And so now we have them back up there, and they seem to be holding better.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of watch the weight on those cans because some of them have a weak magnet. And I've got one right now with paprika, and the magnet on it's weak. But the good thing is that when I bought these backing plates, it came with new cans. So if I need to switch it out, I can change the can and move forward from there. So that's how it's been. It's been a busy week. We took a little break. In one of the videos you'll see I talked about scheduling the Coast Guard Auxiliary courtesy inspection, in which I had to be down there at 8 a.m. Saturday morning. So I was. He wasn't. I tried to call him, no answer. And that was at 8:25. He decided to show up at 8:45.
Yeah.
No explanation, no excuse, no apology. So, took him down to the boat to do the inspection. And it was interesting to say the least. Now, I've seen these done. I was in the Coast Guard. Granted, it's been 30 years, whatever. I've seen it done. I've done them. And so I kind of knew what to look for. The one thing he stumped me on was he asked me for my capacity placard. And I couldn't find it. Didn't see it.
We still can't find it.
But based on what I'm reading on the rules and regulations, it's not required on a boat my size. That's why you asking me for it. There's just a couple of things. I'm not going to chastise the guy or beat him up on video. And I'm definitely not going to say his name. But it was just... We passed.
Yeah, we passed.
So we got our certificate, we got our sticker, we're good to go. We have everything we need on the boat, which I knew we would because I tend to go a little overboard when I do things.
He does.
As far as safety and all, which I don't think that's a bad thing. So, so after that, I left, came home. We visited with family at lunch, took them down to the boat. Came home and just kind of chilled. We had them Friday. They came over for dinner. We saw them Saturday for lunch. Took them tour of the boat. They toured some River Street stuff. Got to enjoy Savannah. They came over this morning before they left, and we were able to give them some stuff that we're getting rid of that they can utilize. Got to wish our daughter a happy birthday along with happy Easter. Give her a little gift and a little cake, and it was a good visit.
Yeah.
It was a very good visit. So we were real happy for that, and got to see the grandson. And dog is not happy with kids.
Yeah.
My dog is not kid friendly because she hasn't been around kids. She doesn't like kids. So we had to kind of keep them separated. And but it was all good, and it was a good weekend. And so a lot done. And yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm hogging the whole thing. I'm sorry.
The upcoming week, we have to provision a little more like meats and some other stuff that we've figured we need. We also have got to take our vehicle, our only vehicle, to be stored. That will happen Thursday. And then we got to get rid of the rest of the furniture and the appliances on Friday.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And then hopefully by Saturday morning, afternoon, whatever, we will be officially at the boat permanently, full time.
And then... I'm debating on the 8th and 9th. I know that we've talked about leaving on the 8th, but also know we've got an eclipse and some weather. I'm going to look at it a little more, and I kind of woke up last night and I was thinking about it, and may still leave on the 8th and go to one of the anchorages that I found up near Dolphin Island. Is it Dolphin Island? Anyway, there's a place about halfway between here and Beaufort. And, if I feel like we can make it before this eclipse comes in and any bad weather, we might just go up there and anchor for the night and then move up to Beaufort. We don't need to rush.
Yeah.
Because Charleston's the next stop, and it's 1 day or 2 day trip, depending on how we slice that out. So we don't need to be there till Friday or Saturday.
Right.
So we really got some time to play with. So if we want to go anchor out and practice that and see how we like it and enjoy it a little more, we may just make a 2 day trip to Beaufort and might even take a 2 day trip to Charleston, because I've got an anchorage picked out for the halfway point to Charleston. So we're going to play it by ear. That's the whole thing with the loop. You make it what you want. We've got some people that are already, actually I've got some people right now that are at two-way boat camp where we had the boat worked on, which is just below us, and they're headed north. We might run into them and hook up with them. Who knows? We got a lot of loopers heading out right now. So, and we follow a lot of them. Hopefully a lot of them are going to follow us. We'll see how that works out. We seem to have a harder time getting people to follow us for some reason. I don't know, but that's okay. We enjoy it. So, I know I've done most of the talking in this video. She really didn't know where I was going with this one. So I had my notes, my cheat sheet, and she wasn't privy to it. We appreciate all of you. Thank you for the comments. We're getting a few more.
Yes.
We are at 158 on subscribers.
Yes.
And adding new every day. So
like, subscribe, share, ring the bell for notifications.
Leave comments on any platform you can. We are on
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Where's the video going?
Oh, YouTube.
We thank you. We appreciate you. It's getting close.
I mean, we're
We're going to shoot some video this week.
a little over a week away.
Tomorrow tomorrow's not boat day. Tomorrow is kind of a me day and a little bit of business day. Gonna go see my coworkers from my last job. Gonna meet them for lunch.
Yeah.
Say goodbye. So that'll kind of be cool. And then from there, we got to buy some things at Mr. Lowe's anyway. So we'll probably shoot to Mr. Lowe's, then meet them for lunch, and then we got to go up to the other house up in Brooklyn, the property I talked about that we have, and take care of some things up there. So busy day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tuesday's back to provisioning, back to the boat, getting things done, buttoning everything up, getting everything locked down, finalizing everything. I'll be putting clamps on the netting around the bottom of the boat, or the bottom of the railing for the boat. I'm going to build some fender boards out of Schedule 40 PVC. And look that up. That'll be a project for you if you want to know what a fender board is. But I'm not going to use wood. I'm going to use Schedule 40 PVC. And you can find that too. So just ask about a fender board. That'll give you some homework. Anyway, folks, we appreciate you. Have a great Easter Sunday.
And thank you for your support.
And have a great week. And we will see you again soon. Thanks.